fielding. What are we doing? It is Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We're at the shop. What are we doing?
Toby? We are scaling cars. We are comparing cars. We are finding out what the competition is bringing this year. Man, I look terrible. I was up way late last night. Okay, so basically today we're doing a tech day, which is going to be where we take a couple of the top drivers or the top cars from Lone Star, and we kind of put them up against each other and find out what they're all about. We find out the steering angle, what kind of suspension they're using. We're going to find out the weight of the car, and then we're going to throw them on the dyno on the same day, same dyno, so we know back to back to back what they all make in terms of power. And we'll kind of chat about some of the other little things that they have going on, and then just kind of build some hype for round one, which is coming up in a week, and just, you know.
Did you actually turn the boost up on your car?
Not yet, but Ethan's going to be here today to tune that out for me.
Did you add a fuel pump, though?
I did. I added a second fuel pump. Everything's running right. Everything is in there, you know, ready to go. So we're going to crank it up a little bit and see.
Okay. So what are we're starting off with, let me swap camera view, just one sec. This is the very first car of today. It is Zach's.
Zach's car. So Zach's car in the off season's gone through a nice refresh. It looks really sharp. He got a new kit, new paint job. He went from zinky to kooky, which of course I love to see. I don't know what else he did, but we're gonna find out today.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did a dog box, right?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Check it out.
He also did a sheet metal dash. It looks very, what's
Sharp.
the word?
Sharp.
Race car?
Sharp? Race car.
I'm gonna have trim on it. Don't freak out. I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna cut your legs.
Instagram trolling me. I have trim for it.
That's not Instagram trolling you. It's teching your car.
You should paint it black though.
Okay. So we're about to weigh the car. How much does it weigh, guys? And then we're gonna dyno it. What are the guesses?
I'm gonna guess 2850.
What do you
It'll
think?
probably weigh around 26 and a half, 27. Because last time I weighed it, it weighed 2674, and it took
Without
some weight
you
off
or
of
with
it. With me in it with full tank.
26 something?
2674. Was that without me in it?
That was you, Taylor.
That was with me in it.
We're weighing
with
it
full
with
tank
the
of
driver.
gas.
Yeah.
It was full tank of gas with me in it, 2674. But that was
That's
without
light.
the kit. Some stuff was different about it now.
Yeah.
So it should probably weigh around 26, 27.
Mine,
Okay.
the lightest mine ever was 2750 with me in it.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
Oh, we should scale the S13 today, actually.
sure.
I think the S13 as it sits is maybe 22.
Wow.
Which one?
You're
My
gonna have to-
13 and back.
You're gonna have to sit in it and we'll see.
No, without me in it.
Yeah.
I'm fat.
That's part of it. We gotta measure car with drivers so we know like when they're on.
Oh,
grid.
no, we're doing without drivers.
What?
Yeah. Because I just care about the cars. I don't care that you're 50 pounds lighter than somebody.
I think
The
it's
bigger
more-
guys would be screwed.
was a
No,
lot
I'm only
costlier
curious
than
about the
yours.
cars.
Okay, well, I think it's.
You
cool
can
to
get the
see-
number with the driver as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
but we need it with just the cars.
Right, but like
Good thing
when
I'm being
it's-
clear about
when
this.
it's lined up next to each other in comp, that's what matters. So if you're a 300-pound driver, you better cut more shit out of your car.
This is what the skinny 120-pound guy thinks.
Yeah, I get to put windows
How
back
much
in
do
my
you
car and power windows and stuff.
Skinny guys rule.
Okay, get started. I'm actually really curious how you're going to get this thing on scales.
Well, I have a jack point in the rear.
Yeah, but what about the front?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay.
I haven't gone that
I'm 200 pounds.
This full kit and me in it.
Yeah, mine's
Who did this?
2,000.
Me?
Really? That looks really cool. Did you copy straight off MCR Factory or like?
No.
Yeah?
Me and one of the guys at my dad's shop. My dad works at Caliber Collision. Cliff helped me do it.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
What else looks good? I'm looking at the cars. All right, let's look. He has his Instagram name on there. This car is actually really clean.
It's actually kind of dirty right now.
It looks like you don't even drive this thing. I should be talking about the car, but I'm just looking at it. Audience should know what's going on. He's got an AccuSump in there. I like the pull-up style handbrake a lot too. That's something I always like, is to pull up on it.
I want to
All
sit
right.
in it.
Ah.
I want to feel.
Can you pop the hood?
Yeah. Well, I think there's just that.
Clink. Clink.
There might be a thing in the middle. No.
It's V8. How many LSs is this?
I think it's like 500. Right?
No, I mean like, is it a
Oh,
1, 2,
LS3?
3? It's an
LS3.
LS3.
Yep.
It's 3 LSs.
Yeah. Goofy.
Cool. Notice the tube front, how small all the pieces are. So like I'm holding the hood so I can't really do this. He has like a rebar front, tube front.
You like
He's
it?
like, don't call it rebar.
It's
asshole.
not rebar.
Show us the top 3. Yeah, hold that. Hold the hood up. Tell me the top 3 best things about this engine bay.
Well, the paint, pink.
The paint. Okay, what else?
The fact that the hood rubs on the intake manifold.
What else?
And there's my catch can for my radiator,
Yeah.
my overflow. That's probably the best.
It's beautiful.
Top 3.
Okay.
And
Works for me.
And the fact that it ties colors in,
Yeah. How difficult was this when you built your tube front? Like your tube front, how did you do it? Did you simply cut everything off and not worry about it and know you'd be able to put it back together? Or did you cut it off and like have some plan? Like how do you build a tube front? Or do you just hope that the fenders and the hood line back up and you build everything back off
Well,
of that?
I left the stock mounting points up here on the strut and everything, so the fenders will fall normally where they should be.
Yeah.
But as all this, you kind of just have to set everything up as to where you want it. As for like the whole front end and everything, Kuki and Zinky fit pretty close, so you can see these spacers are here and stuff because the car used to be Zinky. But basically I put these tabs here on where I thought I wanted the hood to land. So I put the tabs, I would lay down the hood on the fenders and kind of line up everything and put the tabs on the bars on how high I thought I wanted the radiator to sit and everything. And then after that, I kind of just started placing stuff in and building it off the stuff as I placed it in. So
Okay.
I just kind of built off of small things. Once I got one thing, I could build off of it a little bit more and just kind of went from there.
So the answer was you just cut it off and you knew you'd be able to put it all back in though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
pretty
it
much.
wasn't some like, I'm always curious about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Cool.
So yeah.
All right, how are you gonna get it off the ground?
I need.
Wood.
Yeah, wood. I'm gonna drive
Cool.
it up on wood and then add a piece of wood on the jack and jack it up from the pinch weld underneath the skirt. Or
2564. What's the weight split? How do we touch this and get it?
it's 50-50.
It's 50-50?
Front and rear, and then the weight split side to side, it was, I don't know if it shows side to side. I don't think it was showing, it was only showing side to side.
Can you turn off each corner?
All right. Is that the correct weight you thought it was going to be? I don't remember what we said.
Yeah, because I said it was 2674 with me in it last time. So it's a little bit heavier than it was last time.
That's pretty race car.
50-50 high? 800 and 600 plus 500
To
and
front and
600.
rear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 50-50.
Bro, you got 8 plus 6,500 or 650.
6,500.
650, and then you got 600 and 500.
1450 and 1100? Nah.
Yeah, it's not even close to 50-50. Do you math?
It was 50-50 last time we weighed it.
Maybe you
Which side
quarterback.
is front? What is each? Oh, front left.
Front
Okay,
right.
front right.
Unless you guys got the green, like the colors in the wrong spot.
No, colors are all around that.
No, it's not. This is. Oh, sorry, that's blue.
That looks pretty off.
You need
When he gets in it, it might correct itself a little.
What looks pretty nice.
Okay.
That 300 or
Get in, Zach.
difference in the front rack.
Yeah. Only 150. Which is exactly like the 140 that he is.
All right. Now what is it at?
It made it 100 pounds.
2709. If somebody does the math, you can see how much he weighs. Okay. Now we can dyno it. Oh wait, we need to measure angle.
Yeah.
That will make it.
Now we are measuring angles.
Where's my protractor, Aaron?
I don't know. I don't have it.
You're not my protractor keeper.
No.
All right, get it out.
So that line is the angle. Michael painted his car red.
It looks like it's a little bit to the right. This looked out too. Yeah, this is pretty centered usually, but yeah,
crawl.
Okay, come back.
Alright, so because we started it a little bit to the left, we're actually at about 50.
This is the line.
Oh, that's the line?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not right.
Right, because the midpoint changed.
Oh, okay. So we
The
need to
car
scooch it
did
over.
roll
Right.
when
So
I-
we need to scooch it over. So it's right here.
Here, let's put this on that line. Sorry. Put that right there.
Well, I need it down here. Wait, where's the center point? Is this line?
That line, yeah.
Okay. So I just scooch it over.
Go this way a touch.
So it's like
Bad either.
Michael, how much does it weigh? 2670 without me in it.
So
Not
it's
bad.
like
Is that what you thought it would weigh?
Yeah, 2870 with me in
Is
it.
that what you thought?
And no, it's 100 pounds lighter than I thought. I thought it was about 2750 or a little more.
Yeah, you took
with-
all your glass out.
It's true.
Yeah,
well,
you
it's just Lexan though. So that's maybe 5 pounds or 10. And
Alright,
it's
so we'll
not
put a
full of
ballast
fuel.
in there.
It could have some more fuel.
Go ahead and stand on the stand on the driver's door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see what you just said.
All right. Michael's a big boy, though. He's got muscles. Let's see how much he weighs.
JR's car is only 2,300 pounds, but now it's 3.
Now it's 3K.
2863.
2863.
Sweet.
Pretty good.
My car goes up by like 10
Hey, it's lighter than I thought. I'll take it. And I added full doors, which need to be painted. Don't look at that.
Next car. JR's.
Second place by 1 degree.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh,
Like right at 52.
JR's 52.
Yeah.
Who's leading? Michael?
yeah.
So this is actually more like 55. We zeroed out toe, basically. This
Yeah.
one's more like 52.
We're tied right now. The 240s are tied.
Okay.
Which makes sense, I guess. We're probably pretty similar in angle on.
Y'all have the same angle kit, don't you? You both have Derek knuckles?
I thought he made
Derek,
his.
right? Oh, he had made his?
No, I think his was Derek ones.
I have Derek ones. So.
True. Explain to us how these jacks or the scales work.
Okay, we have a color per corner.
Uh-huh.
So we put the correct color scale under. You have to zero everything out before you start. You hit tear. So once you zero them all out, then you gently set the car back down on the scales. Then you lift the front of the car, set them down on the scales, and then we get each of the corner weights individually, which lets us see how much freight weight is front to rear, left to right, and then see the difference in the weights whenever you actually put a driver in the front left corner. So it just lets us see kind of how well balanced everything is.
Okay. How well balanced, or we're just really looking at weights overall?
We
That's
mostly care
what
about the
we're
weights,
curious.
but it's also interesting to see what the balance of the car is.
Let's go look at Fielding's new paint job. I was out of the room when they weighed it. How much was it?
2598, no driver.
$25.98.
Yep. Yep. And a pretty good split
Wait, the
too.
V8 car was lighter?
Yeah, it was.
Wow, Zach's car was lighter. What? That's kind of crazy. So the SR S14 was heavier. I don't understand that. Zach, your car was lighter than the SR car.
That dogma.
It's that dash.
Made all the difference.
So if you remember our last episode with this car, he lengthened the wheelbase a little bit by extending the traction rod to try and create more grip, which means he had to add like 1.5 inches to the side skirt and to the side of the car. Oh, there we go. He lengthened the car, and you can see the body work. And the side skirt turned out really well. You can't even tell where he lengthened it. That's really impressive. I did not think that side skirt was going to come out that well. And now the car is red.
We're starting with going back to the body line whenever we do the angle test instead of going off of whatever this is. We're just
Does it look better than last year, people? Does it look better or worse, the
Way
car?
better. Way better.
Did you ever see it in pink?
Yeah.
Did it look better in pink or this?
Pink.
You think pink?
Yep. If this is
All right, we got.
So he
the red.
so he should have made his car pink every year,
I've
and
been-
that'd just be his color.
I've been telling him for like a year now. He should make his car pink.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Why doesn't he understand?
Okay. Great. Get out of the way.
They're discussing right now. Fielding's car only had 48 degrees of angle, and he's currently running an 1.5 inches of toe in right now,
Yeah.
which you're not supposed to do.
No, it's not gonna be like that.
The car looks good though.
That's all that matters, right?
Would you rather the car look good
Yeah,
or it
100%.
handle well?
100% look good, and then drive around the problems of it handling like crap.
Yeah. All right. Did you weigh it yet?
Not yet.
That's next.
Yeah.
All right. We're about to see how much it weighs.
That's
No, it's 100 pounds more.
How much?
26.95, 96.
Okay, that's 25.
So that's.
I can just look at the scales.
Big booty though.
I can't believe my car's lighter than yours.
Until I get in. Is it really?
Yeah, but like.
Wait, this is the heaviest car so far?
Yeah, it is.
So the BMW was lighter.
Yeah, my car was
a lot more gutted.
26
Wait,
pounds
wait.
lighter.
Yeah.
He has glass.
This.
He has glass. He has
How much
solid
more
glass.
did this weigh than Zach's?
I have no idea.
100 and something pounds?
Maybe.
The V8 one.
He has all of his glass
Door
in there.
glass and everything too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it weighs a lot.
Full doors, door panels, power windows, everything.
Oh, I like how you're acting like it's a full car, but I can just put my arm through the car and look out the bottom.
It's more of a car.
Oh, he has a piece of glass.
Well, Mike doesn't have any of that stuff either.
The inside is more of a car.
Mike still has his trunk, though.
What happens when I
Kind
get
of.
in?
I assume it doesn't start. Does it start?
Yeah, it starts now.
Close the door, Aaron. Y'all are fucking up the weights.
There you go. 2830.
2830. Sweet. All right, you're done. Wait. Yeah. Yep. It's real front heavy, bro.
Yeah.
It's real front heavy.
Yeah, he cut the back of the car off.
It's like 50. No, it's 57% front.
57.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's not too bad.
Hold on, no, it's 57.5.
Whew.
That's the fat.
She's a piggy.
Yeah, it needs
All right.
to be corner balanced, obviously.
So the Corvettes were supposed to be, what, 3,200 pounds, you think?
Something like that.
3,200
Ish.
ish. We're at.
3077.
Where's the thing? So it's 400 pounds more than your BMW, is that right?
Yep.
Or
Or
300?
I was 2670. So yeah.
So like 300 and something
Oh,
pounds.
I weigh
300
10.
I'll just hop in and you can do it. I'm at 10
Actually
pounds
no,
more, but
2670, 3070.
So I should have more traction. It should be faster.
Yeah. Well, and the transaxle deal.
With the driver. Mind you, I'm skinnier than True.
Like 10 pounds.
32.26 True.
aw. Now you're over 3,200 pounds again.
I know. Oh well. We're gonna see if it's fast.
Don't worry, you'll make up for it with mechanical grip.
I hope so.
I think so. All right, next car.
All that we've done to take out weight so far is just one seat.
And the steering wheel.
And the steering wheel.
We should probably disable airbags on this
It's only
thing.
2280 now.
Is it getting less? Is it
Do you like the way the car feels inside?
I do. It's actually pretty comfy, and I don't know, it feels like a street car, which is what I'm trying to get my car to feel more like. So yeah, I do like that.
I don't know what happened to the gauges. The gauges look super cool, but they disconnected them for some reason.
It's a little bit far away from me. I don't know if it's a telescoping wheel, but other than that, it feels good.
Does your 240 have a telescoping wheel?
No, but it's 23 years older.
Only 23? Turn it off.
Turn off. Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
I had to push it like 10 times.
How do you feel when you think about this car costs as much as your wiring and your body kit for the season?
That is not true.
In a turn of events, the 370Z has the most angle.
56 degrees.
Well, even better, we have tacos now. Taco time. The Z weighs in with, oh wait, all the tacos are gone. With just T on top. 3,200. And 5. So not only is it the heaviest car we've measured today, it also has the most angle.
And the least amount of power.
The least amount of power. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so.
Unless your car doesn't run.
Mine runs.
Are you sure?
Yeah, mine runs. I drove it in here.
Patrick's car makes less power.
That's probably true. And Kaylin's maybe.
Yeah. But their cars also weigh 800 pounds
At
less,
least.
probably.
Jeez.
Whew. Which would you rather drive on the street?
Still rather drive this.
This with air conditioning like blasting?
Yeah, everything. Just as
Yeah.
this. Get in there. I want to see what it weighs with you in it.
Okay.
All right, so this is like more or less race weight. He's gonna put a bumper and a hood on so he can pass tech at round one.
weighs like 8 pounds.
Yeah, the hood's light on this car. So almost 34. 33.95.
Somebody do the math and see how much I weigh with all those tacos.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, World, for tacos. All right. Get to the dyno fielding.
Yeah.
Fielding is going to weigh something.
So I want to show you guys the difference in a stock rear S14 windshield and a Lexan one. And the reason I'm showing you this is to show you that it's such a minor weight savings that it's not worth ruining your car to do this. So first I'm going to stand on the scale, weigh myself for a baseline, and just get that down. 134.
Woo, big boy.
Okay, so now I'm going to grab the stock windshield and weigh it. Now this is completely stock. It's got the defroster still in it. It's got 10 tons of dust on it. Let's get a baseline on that. 153.
So what's the difference?
Looks like about 19, 20 pounds.
I feel like you should do that more scientifically.
More scientific?
Was it? I didn't do the math.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. Where'd you get that? Is that mine or?
That's Teacox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go grab the Lexan one. I'll be right back. This is a floppy Lexan. 140, 141.
So what was the weight difference?
Okay. So like 13, no, what was it? 153 or 150?
You're doing a terrible job at this.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the video. I think it's 13 pounds. So 13 pounds difference. So it is not worth, in my opinion, 13 pounds to have this floppy, foggy, terrible looking, not curved.
But what if you
piece of
find
Lexan.
15 things to do 13 pounds each at, which all ruin your
Sure.
car equally, but then your car's more race car?
Then you have a much more ruined car than just slightly ruined. So, in my opinion...
So you're
okay,
saying that piece ruins a person's car?
I'm saying that doing things like this will ruin your car quickly when it's not necessary for a Pro-Am car. If this was a car...
Whose is this?
This is Katulik's.
So you're saying his car's...
I'm saying it could be better
Ruined?
with the stock rear windshield. That's all I'm saying. I'm not judging his car specifically. I'm
I
judging...
kind of hope he like shows up right now.
Yeah,
Like
I
throws a
told
punch.
I told him this to his face. Every car with a floppy, gross, foggy, scratched up stock or Lexan or Home Depot plastic rear window is terrible looking compared to a stock rear windshield. And the weight savings is so negligible that it is not going to make that much of a difference. However, it will make your car look much worse on media. It will not make your sponsors look good. It will not make your photos look good. And therefore, I think the weight savings is far more of a deficit than a benefit in terms of the cars that we're running in Lone Star and the fun that we're supposed to be having cool cars like this. Yeah, you can...
Trollmaster Psy over here. I mean fielding. All right, Michael, explain to us what a dyno is and why we're dynoing these cars.
So a dyno is a way to measure horsepower. Factory, like the engines are on engine stands, and dynos, they do an engine dyno out of the car to measure the actual horsepower they advertise. And this is a way to measure the horsepower at the wheels with drivetrain loss and everything accounted for. So it's a little bit lower number than what the factory might say the engine makes, but it's the true horsepower at the wheels. So we're spinning a roller of a designated weight and accelerating it within a given time, and that basically measures how much horsepower we make.
That was a really long explanation and had
Sorry.
nothing to do with what I wanted. You were just...
You said, explain how a dyno works.
You set up an entire dyno day and all the tech stuff simply because you wanted to make the most.
Yes.
That was it.
I was just trying to win. I am a
Yeah.
dyno queen, and here we
Yeah.
are.
So Michael has always had... I don't know if you actually make the most.
I don't
There's
think
a couple
so.
supercharged LSs and all kinds of crazy stuff in our series, but you're one of the guys that makes the most.
Yeah, it's like 600.
You didn't invite the guys that made more.
Yeah, I didn't want to lose. I mean,
Yeah.
I just now picked up on that.
Yeah.
I already lost
Okay.
on the angle.
So your car's going on first. We have a big fan here because
You lost to a
the car
nearly
doesn't
factory
move.
seat on angle.
So we need the car to have airflow over it. True is hooking up an RPM pickup sensor so we can see the actual power band of the car. And it's a turbo BMW, and he's going to... How much boost are you running?
25 pounds.
25 pounds?
Yeah.
Is it a built motor?
Yes, fully built
Okay.
motor.
Anything else to say?
Nope.
How much maintenance does it take?
Not much. I actually just pulled it off the trailer and then like sent it to paint, so I really haven't done anything in the last 4 or 5 months. I changed the oil and filter a lot.
You also
but
haven't
that's
driven it in the past 4 or 5
Yeah,
months.
that's true. I haven't driven it since like November or December.
Okay.
We drove it at Harris Hill. It's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
like
drove it
once.
pretty recently, sort of.
Did you do any maintenance for that? Just change the oil?
Just change the oil. Yeah.
There you go. Sweet.
Okay, here we go. Let me turn this fan on for you so it doesn't overheat. Now the audio is going to go to garbage. Also, a loud car is going to be running. Patrick, you're going to paint your car red?
No.
No. It's like red stupid.
That's good? Yeah. Start up your gears.
Alright, let's do it. Oh man, this is sketchy. We're spinning on the dyno. So we have a bunch of people on the bed. Up to like 36. I feel like it stuck that time.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Did
but
it?
I saw some smoke. I don't know. Maybe it was spinning a little.
Did we get it, Trev?
For the most part, yeah, we got a good one.
Sweet, let's get the fuck out of this thing. Oh, that like resonated. That hurt. All right, what'd it make?
573, 574.
Wait, where's the torque?
Hold on. It's the same.
Wow. All right, so there's the power and there's the torque. Torque is in blue, horsepower is in red. Within 1 horsepower and torque of each other. How's that a thing?
I don't know, but I like the torque.
He keeps scaling it.
I can't see because you're standing in the way. Oh, there it is.
All right, so right around 3,400, he starts making decent power over at the 360 wheel torque mark, if that's horsepower torque, I don't know. And then really starts to come on hard in torque right around 4,000. So 4,000 is gonna blow the tires off. It's making 500 and like 70 wheel torque at 4,000. That is rowdy. Do you want to turn the boost up and go for broke?
I mean, we can.
Can
But
you?
It already doesn't hook. We're on wastegate boost, so we can't totally turn it up.
Wait, wastegate's 25 pounds?
Wastegate is 25 pounds.
Oh my god, that's like party mode. Wastegate's 25 pounds, he says. Alright, Fielding. How much is it gonna make?
Same.
What?
480 something. I don't know.
480 something wheel?
Yeah, 420.
I just saw you cranking on the fuel pressure. What were you doing?
So I added a pump, and I didn't check it, and the fuel pressure was too high. So I tried to turn it down, but I've got too much pump for that regulator, so I wasn't able to turn down to my normal base pressure anymore. So I just unplugged one of my second pump, I unplugged it, and I'm back to exactly how it was when I got it tuned last time. So we're just gonna get a base number. We're not tuning today, so I don't need to mess with that second pump.
Okay. This man right here, we're measuring his angle on his E46 Texas Street Legal car. He's gonna be drifting out there in this sweet, sweet BMW. He bought a $55 angle kit off of
I didn't
Amazon.
buy, but yes.
Hold it steady. E46 increased turning angles about, wait. It actually says High Wow Sport E46 adapter increasing turn angles about 25% for BMW M3 turning drift power. $55 and it's prime eligible.
Yes.
You can get it in 2 days. You should order a second one just for
No,
this
that's
next
what I
weekend.
plan to do, and there's a company that makes extended LCAs, and that's what I'll do. And
That is really.
All right, does it feel good? Have you drifted it?
yes, it actually feels really good. It binds up a little bit, but once I extend the lower control arms, it should fix it and make it not suck as bad as it does.
You just said it's pretty good.
Well, yeah, you're right. That was a contradiction. It doesn't suck. It just overcenters sometimes.
Okay. Oh man, I'm excited.
It works slightly right.
It works really well.
Wait,
Tiny bit right. Tiny bit right.
what'd you just find out?
Oh, my lightsaber handle?
It's fence post?
No. I mean, it might be. I don't know.
Is it fence post?
I'm pretty sure it is.
That is sick. Did you build the car?
I traded this car for my old daily that was like not in the greatest
That
shape.
steering wheel is
Plus
kind of
cash.
sick. I like that steering wheel.
It is kind of sick.
Yeah. No, go. Keep going.
Just start it and turn it right.
Turn her
do
up.
it, Miles?
Ooh,
Did you
I'm
do it
afraid it's
yourself?
gonna be straight pipe. Is it straight
Here, you
pipe?
can do it. I don't wanna
Kinda,
do it.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible at GTP.
It needs a muffler. It's in the rule
Stand on
book.
the brake and start it up, turn all the way right. Dang. That's pretty dang.
That's a lot of angle.
That Amazon angle kit, though. Why is it doing this?
Yeah, how is that? Did they make this for the E36?
Okay, turn the wheel straight, back up. Back up like 3 feet. Okay, you're good.
Uh-oh. She's leaking.
That's power steering. 47.5 degrees for Miles Mason.
That's pretty good. It probably feels like plenty though, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have the power to really use it all. So you just have to haul ass, which is okay.
Yeah. It's okay, GGP is small.
Yes.
That keyboard's dope. So he can control the Dyno computer without being there. And he didn't want a full-size keyboard, so it's this little tiny weird keyboard. Oh, Jer has only the finest products in this car. 7-Eleven baked pizza on the floorboard.
That was our snack earlier.
Look at his wiring. This thing is so reliable and never breaks, and that's what his wiring looks like.
Yeah, like don't worry about that little guy.
Yeah.
That's literally my mid-season project this year is to fix all of the jankiness on this car.
Yeah.
I want to do a nice dash and nice gauge setup and get rid of all that junk. It
Yeah.
looks so bad. Huh?
Why is your stupid car not in here?
It should be.
Patrick Patrick just weighed the E46. I wasn't filming. I was over here making fun of JR. It weighed how much?
It weighed 3112 without the driver in it, and then with the driver in it, it weighed 3252.
So it weighed almost the same as a Corvette for a 4-door BMW? I thought the E46s were heavier than that.
Yeah, they're not too bad. I mean, I think an M3 is like 32. And that one's a non-M.
That's how much the Corvette weighed?
Corvette weighed 3,070?
That thing, why is it so heavy?
Because it has so much awesomeness it has to carry around.
That's not it. That's definitely not it. No.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I googled it and it said that's not why it's so heavy.
It said that your car can't keep up street drifting.
That's probably a fact.
It's because the Corvette makes so much traction because it's so heavy. So JR's car is cutting out on the dyno. And I'm curious why. At least it's not doing that at the event.
Yeah, exactly. It's good timing for this. When we did the off-season burnouts, it was running perfectly fine.
Correct?
Never dropped off. It kept slamming. It got to like almost 90.
So you're like 11s, and then it hits a fucking pure lead
I
spike.
have one theory though.
What?
This didn't do it until I put the analyzer in line with it.
What's your theory?
Well, actually now I think I might have just put the stupid analyzer in the wrong line. Not even thinking about it.
I don't know, man.
Because I've never had this problem until I put that in.
But if your fuel pressure didn't drop, like, it shouldn't be a thing.
So I put her in right there at the bottom of the FPR. So it's probably not a good place for it.
Past it or before it?
Before it, technically.
No, this is before it. That's after.
Oh, that's right. That's right. No, yeah, you're right.
So it's not that.
It's so weird.
It's some wire or something.
Oh, it's so random.
I don't know.
Because I never did this before. Yeah, I haven't messed up.
So I think the car, after it got boost problems fixed and all this other junk, that it's now just hitting boost cut. So it's making boost too much. And before it even gets a chance to make power or do anything, it just surges up super fast and probably hits like 30 or 40 PSI of turbo pressure or whatever. So they're going to back down the...
Probably actually only maybe like 5 PSI over what it should be.
Yeah.
But it hits a boost cut for the ECU telling it to, so...
So the car turns itself off really fast to save itself. And they're going to turn the boost way down, see if it happens, and then they can figure it out from there. Troubleshooting. That's the boost controller right there. It's a go fast, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't even
Manual
know.
controller.
Had it forever.
They're just going to dial it all the way one direction.
To left,
I think
you think?
they'll go all the way left.
We're guessing that left is
Usually
left is less
lefty-loosey,
boost.
less boost.
Yeah.
This is the problem with not touching your car for a long
Alright,
time.
I'm sure that's enough. If
Is
it's-
you
if it's actually
forget where
moving.
things go.
All right. Next try. What are the odds?
I'm hoping it's just this guy. This kind of feels like it is.
Nope. That wasn't it. All right. Did you find the problem?
Yeah, the wastegate line fell off. The whole banjo and everything back down somehow.
But it didn't break or anything physically.
No.
Okay, so it's going back together right now?
Yeah, this is exactly that classic thing I was talking about, like stupid things break.
Yeah. That's okay though. As long as it didn't overboost and blow the motor.
That's what my safety features are for.
Hook points over here.
The most amazing part of Tech Day every year is not getting cars on dynos or seeing how much they weigh or anything else. It's watching people freaking try and jack their cars up to get like underneath them for any reason.
I'll just use my jack.
No, the tow hook is right here. Why don't you just go to it?
Tow hook?
Yeah. Take that off of there.
This is like a cluster.
I have a tow hook?
Yes. Where's the jack to
You're a BMW guy. You don't have to go through this, do you?
No, not really. My new side skirts are a little low, but I can jack up the car. I have a jack on both sides.
I don't have these low body kit problems.
I can't get to fucking anything. I'm out. I don't care anymore. This is not my problem.
I'll take care
There's
of it.
nothing to get.
Why don't you just drive up on wood?
that works too. Do that.
I don't know. I think that's what I usually do.
The sound of like fiberglass constantly cracking when people are touching it, just like
you know it's just good stuff.
GBs me out.
We call it minty.
Okay, we're just gonna drive up on blocks because this is like
Yeah, I agree.
We're in minute 2 of watching this.
truly amazing
Failure.
spectacle.
All right, what's it weigh?
Weighing in at 25.93.
Woo! 25.92 to 93.
Getting in it.
With him in it, it's 25.98. No, 27.
It actually goes backwards.
It moves around a lot. 27.08 with him in it.
You need to get a shot of that? Or are you out
Woo!
of space? I got it now.
What's it feel like to drive a race car?
Incredible. Absolutely
Feels like
amazing.
blazing it.
Yeah? Well, now we know how much it weighs. Get it back on the ground.
Oh god. Pause
This
for
last car, right?
yeah.
Cool.
Now the car is fuel cutting or boost cutting or something. Boost cutting still?
Well, because we guessed on how many turns to turn it back in.
Oh. At least it doesn't like blow up when you do that.
Correct. It's got a safety screen.
Alright, that looks like a very technical amount of turns now.
We're trying, so we're experimenting.
You want to put the fan back over here?
Yeah, maybe. Alright, it's starting to tell us that it's still down, right?
I feel like this should be an integral part of this situation. How many tourney boys?
I think I'm going to do 3 tourney boys to the left.
3 to the
So
left.
1.
Wait, so left is up?
Yeah, left is
So
up,
you
I guess.
turned it up all the way on
Yeah, we
accident
were turning it
before.
up more and more and more.
Oh man. This is technical.
The boost line was attached anyways, though.
Yes! Yes! Finally!
Sounds like you need some new plugs or something.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say that was off for a second.
A couple little stumbling boards in there.
Yeah, I fucking know I need to pull it to 8. Calm down. We were like stumbling and we don't have enough boost yet.
So I'll do another 2 turns to the left then to get it closer?
I don't know what we need to do. Maybe it's just like fouled out or something.
Maybe.
There you go. There's your trace. That's only like 16 psi.
It's way lower than it used to be.
At 16. What was
Oh
it?
wait, no, it used to be 450. Like
Not at
449.
16.
No, not at 16, no, at 18.
Well, it's going to be a different shape too because we're not using the tack pickup. It's been lower on the dyno pickup. Everybody's is lower than it would be if we did the tack pickup.
How is the how do you tell the boost? Does he have a boost gauge?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's only like 16. Crank like another full crank. We'll see what it does. If it breaks up again, I'll let out. I guess. I don't know. plugs now. What are they?
Setting at 8s.
JRs?
How much was this? This was
$25.98.
What does it weigh?
$26.35.
All right, so we're weighing Kalen's Street Legal S13. What does it weigh again?
$26.35.
$26.35.
All right, good. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Tech day is basically over.
Okay.
Fielding's just cleaning his car, getting it ready for round one, because
Okay.
that's all he does now is clean. He said he's never going to break another body part or control arm or anything.
Well, I want to
Everything's ready to go.
I want to at least get a few clean photos
He
before
duped
I do.
Alyssa into helping somehow.
Always.
All right, they're still screwing. Oh my God, you have like detailer out.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Yeah, they're finishing up dyno stuff in the back. I don't know. I guess that's it. We had some extra cars I didn't really film much.
This
but...
is the best the car will look this year. After this, it's gonna get ruined. We already know that.
Yup.
So.
Bing! Alright, we measured angle by basically zeroing toe out on each car by measuring it and then measuring the amount of angle we could turn the wheel to full lock. There's probably a better way of doing it, but it was pretty consistent between all the cars. Miles Mason had 47 degrees with the Amazon knuckles. Kalen had 45. Michael Van Schellenbeck had 55. BO, whoever that was 46. Zach had 52. JR had 52. Fielding Shredder had 48, and then the 370Z had 56, and the Corvette had 53 last time we measured it, but it wasn't on the same day. You're basically going to see all the Derek Knuckle cars having right at 52 degrees, basically. Michael Van Schellenbeck with the bigger BMW angle kit kind of ruled the day, except, of course, the Wise Fab kit on the 370Z at 56. If you measure these a little bit differently, you might be able to get another 5 degrees of angle out of them. We also were dealing with a 3D printed protractor that we made as a joke and are still using, so that's probably not a great deal. I can't remember who the heck BO is. Maybe they mean the guy smelled. Anyways, there we go.
Well, I keep asking her, like,